Hi guys, welcome back to another video, where today we're going to be unboxing these 4 MiniGT models. So without further ado, let's jump straight into the video. So starting the video off first, we've got this Nissan Syvia Top Secret in a nice silver paint job with the carbon fibre hood. And as you can see, it comes in the standard MiniGT packaging with the Top Secret logo on one side, all the warning labels on the bottom and the number on the top, which is number 545 out of the collection. But moving on to the actual model itself, you can see the paint application is absolutely phenomenal. It's really well done, it's not laid on too thick or too thin at all, and the decals really stand out. Unfortunately, as you can see though, the one decal on the one side of the model is backwards. Just like in the previous video on the GR Yaris, if you haven't checked that out, I do highly recommend it. But as you can see, like I say, the decal is just backwards and I don't really understand why. They could have just put it the right way and it would have made the overall finish of the model just a lot better and feel a lot more complete. But as you can see, the actual detail of the model is really well done. You can see the headlights, they do seem a little bit proportionally squashed, but that's just the top secret kit that's on the model itself. Now, you can also see the rear tail lights are extremely well detailed. They're picture perfect to the actual real car, which I think is absolutely phenomenal, and it's really one of the best features of this model in my opinion. You can also see the wing mirrors. They're not just a solid piece, they have actually got the little venting like the actual top secret S15 mirrors. As you can see, the wheels really complement this model. You can see they come on this nice concave 5-spoke wheel that's got a really nice chrome lip, which, like I say, really finishes the model off. But now let's move on to the second model of the video, which is this McLaren Artura in Flux green. Now, I was super excited when MiniGT first announced that they're doing the McLaren Artura, as it is one of my favourite McLarens out on the market. It's so clean and so sleek, and it just looks absolutely perfect. And MiniGT have replicated that absolutely spot on, even down to the colour code. The Flux green is absolutely incredible. Obviously, it is a licensed product, so they have got the licensing for the actual green, but it's just incredible to see it on a miniature 164 diecast model. Like I say, proportionally, they've absolutely got it spot on as well. You can see, detail-wise, it's really well done. All the angles for the body line are extremely smooth and very well done, and the paint application as well, just absolutely spot on. Like I say, the detail on this model is absolutely exceptional. You can see even down to the interior, which MiniGT don't make it a primary focus of theirs to detail the interior. They've got the right bucket seat and the right style interior for the McLaren Artura. You can see the headlights as well, extremely well detailed, and that's quite hard to replicate on the McLaren especially, as they are so small and so intricate, with them body lines being so sharp around it. You can also see the rear of the model is extremely well done. You can see the Artura plate and also the tail lights. Yes, they are quite simple, being just one colour, but they are very well done and very realistic at that. Overall, I would say this casting is extremely well done from MiniGT. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. But with that being said, now let's move on to the third car, which is this Porsche 911 Carrera S in Miami blue. Now, just like the previous two models, this model comes in the same colour box as it does the car itself, and it's also got all the warning labels on the bottom, and it's number 435 out of the collection. Now, this model was quite hard to get out of the box. Now, I'm only showing you guys this because I've had it happen to me a few times now, where I've had models be wedged into the box in the most awkward way possible, and it makes the box bulge out and seem really big, and like you can just break the model by just squeezing the box, which isn't exactly ideal. But with the model finally unboxed, you get to see how bright that Miami blue is, and it's so vibrant in person. I don't think the camera quite does it justice. It's probably one of the brightest blues I've ever seen on any model, and the paint application absolutely matches that. They've got it really spot on. There's no flaws in it at all, and you can see how well it's laid on. And like I say, detail wise, this model really doesn't disappoint. Now, it's got the Porsche badge really well prominent on the front of the model, and also little Porsche badges in the centre of the wheels as well, which in the silver paint that they are, really complement the model. Now, you can also see on the rear of the model, it's got that classic elongated Porsche tail light with the Porsche logo embedded in there as well. You can also see, or should I say can't see as my camera doesn't pick it up, but I will insert a picture of it, is there is a Porsche 911 Carrera badge just underneath that as well. So with that being said, now let's move on to the final car of the video, which is probably the most anticipated one, which is this Nissan Skyline GTR TOMMYKAIRA RZ in a nice red. Now, as you can see, it's number 543 out of the collection, and it's also in the same standard packaging as the rest of the models. You can see it's got TOMMYKAIRA on the side, and if you don't know what TOMMYKAIRA is, it's a tuning company in Japan which makes probably, or arguably, the most powerful road legal R34, R33 available that you can buy, really. Well, try and buy anyway, they're extremely rare. But moving on to the actual model itself, you can see it's extremely well done. Even down to the wheels, they are the right wheel choice for the model, and it's such a small thing, but they've absolutely nailed. Even when the wheels spin, they look exactly like the TOMMYKAIRA R34 when it's driving down the road, which is a really hard thing to replicate in my opinion. But as you can see, the detail just gets even better. You can see the TOMMYKAIRA logo embedded onto the front grille, and also that huge front mounted intercooler. You can see the TOMMYKAIRA decals clearly on the side, and this time, unlike the Syvia, they are painted, or applied should I say, the right direction. You can also see that on the spoiler as well, there's a few little decals on either side, which again, the attention to detail, absolutely exceptional. You can see the RZ on the back of the model, and also the rear tail lights, extremely well detailed. You can also see how clean and how smooth they've managed to get the body lines with how aggressive the RZ Skyline actually is. And like I say, proportionally, it's really well done as well, with the headlights and the tail lights being exceptionally well done, and the front bumper as well, the styling of it identical to the real life TOMMYKAIRA R34. Unfortunately, the rear bumper is a tiny bit off on proportion, but you can't really notice it with how good the rest of the model actually is. You can see it's got the TOMMYKAIRA plate on the rear, and even the spoiler, extremely well proportioned. Let me know your thoughts on each of the models down below, and which one was your favourite and why, as it's really interesting to see what you guys have to say on each of the models. So I am going to wrap it up here, guys. If you have made it this far, I do appreciate it, and I would appreciate if you drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you are new. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.